Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be talking about UFC recently has had a big issue with fouls. And what I mean by that is like cup shots, eye pokes, and honestly, I think also a foul to me is weight missing. You know, Julio Arce missed it. There's been quite a few people this year by itself missing weight. Not only does it stop you from winning performance of the night, but it stops you from really advancing because you could have the best performance of your life. You missed weight. You can't really be recognized for it. And again, last night, Chris Weidman double eye poked. I think 3-4 times he poked Bruno Silva. He says he was eye poked as well. And his excuse was, well, you can't fall like that with an eye poke. Huh? What are you talking about? You put your fingers in his eyes, and then you put your fingers in his eyes again. And every time he'd move forward, you were like this. That's going to make him pretty hesitant to move forward because you keep putting your fingers out there. Piss poor, pathetic response from Weidman. Yeah, he looked pretty good last night. I'll say that. I was wrong. He looked pretty good. But to say what he said, unbelievable. Honestly. Just admit your mistake. Be like, I wasn't trying to. It was a mistake. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. Done. You know, there was multitude of cup shots last night. Multitude. And I'm sorry, but people that are going at Copeland, Gary Copeland, I think is the referee's name is, did a fantastic job last night. And again, he did not see the referee for the Dumas fight. It may have been Copeland, whoever it was. Didn't see it. Now, it's not on him necessarily. They all should have said, hey, let's look at the replay. He should have been like, I didn't see it, which I'm sure he did. And when he says he didn't see anything and the guy's complaining, they go back and they check the replay. Oh, shit, it's an eye poke. It's a no contest. It's easy. It's 2024. It's not a hard thing. Now, I don't think Dumas was going to win that match at all. But, again, he really didn't get an opportunity because he had eye poked. Even though it wasn't necessarily Rezabayov putting his fingers out, it was at the end of his punch, the thumb. When he threw his punch, his thumb was like this, and it scraped his eye, wherever that right side is, right here. Yeah, it scraped his eye. And that's what he was complaining about. Now, you can't turn your back without the referee pausing it. Or I'm fine with you trying to get the referee's, acknowledgement, but once he's not acknowledging it, you got to continue to fight. That's the reality. Because let's be honest, when's the last time any of us have heard the athletic commissions overturning decisions? Unless it's a drug offense, it doesn't fucking happen. That's the reality. Look at Michael Bisping. Mouthpiece came out. He's talking to Herb. He gets away from Anderson Silva. He's pointing. Boom, flying knee. Luckily, there was no time left and he didn't get finished. But he almost lost that fight because of that exact thing right there. It's unbelievable. And again, I think I started to say this earlier. I personally think whatever foul it is, it should be a point. No matter what. Now, it happened with Herbert Burns with Julio Arce because he kneed him twice back-to-back in the cup. Okay. Everyone should be penalized because guess what? You'll stop throwing it. Hey, guess what? You'll pick your shots better. And if you don't, it'll either be a second point or you'll be disqualified. Be strict about it. Do not, it's either you're all the way on it or you're all the way out on it. You can't be in the middle because you miss some and then you're harder on others. There's no consistency there. Do it or do not do it. Pick it. Pick one. Because like you got the Weidman and they're like, oh no, it's a decision, blah blah blah. Okay, cool. That's how we're doing it. But Dumas, it gets treated like it's a TKO win for Ritzabayov, even though the uppercut was nasty. But would he have still landed that uppercut? Maybe. But it's an eye poke. Now, again, Dumas is an idiot for not continuing to fight. For sure. Grabbing the cage. I think grabbing the cage is absolutely ridiculous. Joaquin Buckley grabbed the cage when Luque was in deep and on a takedown. He grabbed it, stopped the takedown from Luque. There's so many cage grabs during these fight night cards, even pay-per-views, but really the fight night cards, that it's getting out of hand. I mean, I think it's getting ridiculous. I don't understand why referees allow that to just continue to happen. I have UFC at 2024. It's unbelievable. 27 foul listed in the unified rules of MMA. 3 of the above fouls were removed, as seen above. Blah blah blah. Okay, so everything's there, and also like they talk about it. They go through these lists every single time in the back before they go out there and they fight. It's wild to me that fighters still grab the cage. They still accidentally, hit the cup. They still poke the eyes. You know what stops that? You take a point or you disqualify them. I've been saying for years, if you miss weight, that's a loss. You don't fight. Because guess what? You won't do it again. It won't happen. That's my solution. If there's a cup shot, 1 point. There's a fence grab, 1 point. You miss weight, either you don't fight or it's a 0. No ifs, ands, buts about it. I'd love to know what you guys think about it. Subscribe, like, comment. Let's talk about it. I want to hear what you guys have to say about it. And also, like I said, last night it had, 3-4 cup shots. Multitude of fights with eye pokes. I even think Julio Arce was poked in the eye. I believe he was poked in the eye. They paused it for that. Maybe it was just the knee. I can't remember. But unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. It's getting old. It's not making it enjoyable. You got to do something about it. Stop the weight cut. Stop the missing weights. Stop the cup shots. Stop the fence grabs. How many times have we seen it? We've seen Leon Edwards do it against Usman. We've seen Buckley do it against Luque. I mean, there's so many fights where it's happened. Tanner Boser grabbed the cage with both of his hands to lift himself up. And then, 30 seconds later, he TKO'd OSP? Come on, let's get out of here. As always, guys, subscribe, like, comment. Let's talk about it down there in the comment section. Share the video. See you in the next one. Peace.